Darren, it was a draw against Wrexham on Tuesday. What are your reflections now?
Well, well, a little bit disappointing not to have won the game. Absolutely should have had a penalty in the first half with Kyron. When Kyron dribbled into the box, I thought that should have been a penalty. I thought the disallowed goal on McNerney was a poor decision. So I thought we probably got a little bit of a taste of the dominance of that ground, and we all know that there are grounds in the country at various divisions that carry a lot more weight in terms of the way decisions fall, and that's probably the first time I've seen that in a few years. But it was it's an intimidating place for all of us. So it was. I thought we played very well, and I don't think we get the credit that we deserve really for our organisation and our work ethic, and the athletic performance of the players is very good. So I thought we played really well.
And you touched on it there. Obviously, the race course. We're the first team this season to come away from the stadium with anything. And we're now two-thirds of the way through the season. How impressed have you been with the team so far in its progress as the sort of season's gone on?
Well, when I joined, I think I said I'd try and get us closer. No, we're very pleased with the season so far. I think to be two-thirds through and have already accumulated more points than the season before, I think that's progress straight away. If the season stops tomorrow, we've progressed in terms of accumulation of points. The players have been very good in work ethic and their resilience. They're very sacrificial. They're very sacrificial like that. So I think we've got some real good qualities in that sense. Real good qualities. And we've had some good days. We've had some really good days, and hopefully it's the foundation for a few more.
We've got Altrincham next, another long trip. The team we drew with at home with a late equaliser a few months ago. What can we expect?
Well, look, as we saw at home, a very good side. I think Phil deserves a lot of credit for. They've always been really hard games, very tactical games. It took us a long time to get that goal. We went right to the wire at home. And Phil, quite rightly so, would have felt on that day that he thought his team should have won. And I've got to be honest, I don't disagree with him, having watched that back lately. So, we know it's a tough game. We know Altringham's a difficult place. It doesn't have that, and I mean this respectfully, but it doesn't have that Wrexham kind of glamour to it. So we know we've got to find motivation from other sources tomorrow. And we'll have to be very good. And what we can't do is we can't replicate the week before where good win at Chesterfield, brilliant performance, and then we flatter on the Saturday against Boreham Wood. We can't afford that. There's lots of thoughts, and those conversations will go long into the night, I'm sure. But yeah, tough games, really tough games, and they're always a goal out. You look at their games; they're all tight, they're all close. So I expect another really tight encounter.
And finally, how's the squad looking for us ahead of the weekend?
I don't think we're looking too different from Tuesday. We'll have one late fitness test tomorrow with Ince, and we'll see how that goes. But apart from that, no, we've had a good session today at Salford City. Very thankful for them having us train there. We're very grateful to that because it just allows our logistics to be a little bit smoother. And we've had a good session there, and it was almost Lewis Simper's first session. It's been really hard with Lewis because he's a really good player. He's not trained with us because we've just been going game to game. So it's good to have him in the training session. Sid Nelson travelled with us, and it was important to get another full contact session into him. And touch wood, and I mean this, if he comes through the next couple of days without any setbacks, then Sid could be good to go for us also for the last part of the season, which will be brilliant for us. Brilliant character to have around. And yeah, just get the work into players that didn't play on Tuesday, that needed just a little bit more intensity in the legs than the lads that did. So, but you can expect to see a different team tomorrow. I think that's fair to say, and I want to make sure that I show the supporters the right amount of respect that are travelling all the way up. I think we'll be making a few changes tomorrow.
Darren, thank you for your time and best of luck.
Thank you.